Click button. Let's see. Hope this works. Oh, I see the button. Alright, it seems like it's going. It says live. Hey, there we go. Alright, perfect. Haha. I have done a thing. I'm gonna lay out this PCB now. Welcome to hell. Oh yeah, it's a rat's nest. Where did I put this diode? Ah. Yeah, that tracks. Stick him there. Flip this guy over. And this guy too. Do something similar to what I did over here. Yeah, because we don't need data pins on this at all. We only need CC pins. Because he is just a power input. That's it. 25 watts of LEDs. Probably too many LEDs, but hey, whatever. Need that RGB, right? I'm gonna put this diode here, actually. Yeah. Perfect. Good. Can I? Nope, guess not. Alright. Good enough. And throw the numbers in at least a semi-reasonable spot. Hello. If I can get to R7. Alright, guess not. Just good enough. Alright, well that'll go there, and the big old power input. Next big thing is, I suppose, coming up with, yeah, columns and rows. So my columns are on the back layer, which can go... Oh god, what? Oh, right. Ooh, that's a little fucked up. Wow, I really hate that. I should lay out my LEDs instead, then. LEDs are gonna be fun! What do I need to do for the LEDs? Pull up their datasheet, probably. WS 2012B. Yeah. 2020s. The small little guys. We're going 12 milliamp or 12 milliwatt LEDs. Because why wouldn't you get 25 watts of LED on a keyboard? Oh no, this is the Chinese datasheet. Okay, that's probably fine. 3D models, some stuff and information. So I need to cut holes in the board for the LED to go through. And then I need to draw it and mark it all out. So I should probably mark this out first. Do we have? Yes, okay. And then I'll use user 2 for this. So the distance from the tab like hole thingy to the bottom of that LED is very roughly, very roughly Oh, good lord. Calipers have a screw in them that I gotta remove if I can. I can't remove the screw. God damn it, Bobby. Roughly 2.5. I should pull up the Cherry Max datasheet as well. This is roughly 2.5, which should put us up there-ish. And then another... These LEDs are... I think 2 millimeters. So good. Ah. Bruh. 2.3 by 2.2. So we'll go worst case and call it 2.3. Like that. So that's where the LED goes, in this area-ish here. What a nightmare this is. That doesn't feel... That's pretty close. Yeah, I see it. So then I need a new footprint, I suppose. Although I have a footprint, I'm just not sure it's a good footprint. What do I call it even? WS2812B shine through. This guy here. Hello? Oh, good lord. I don't even know where the center of that circle is. Like here-ish. I feel like this needs to move over one. Nah. It's about as good as that gets. Wait, this guy's not... Oh, good lord. There we go. Okay. Do I just use those? I don't like them, though. Wonder if I could just... I might have to switch windows for this. Yeah. Footprint editor. I wonder if it would make enough sense to simply... That's not the right... I need edge cuts. Yeah. And then an arc from the center of this thing out to here and then around like that. And then I can delete this. And then I can do the same thing on this side here and delete that. And that makes a slot that's easier to mill for the board house. And that gives me, at the lowest end of this, 1.5 millimeters for the theoretically 1.13 millimeter wide dude, which should theoretically be fine. I hope. Does the top view not have dimensions? It's got to be 1.1. Well, those are the pads. I have one here. I'll just measure it. 1.13, but that's pad to pad dimension, and it's not going to give me the dimension of the actual little LED piece, which measures in at... I really hope I can be heard. roughly 1.36, call it 1.4, and the fab house is hopefully close enough to get that right. It's probably fine. What's the worst that could happen, right? Just have to remake the board. It's only like a $100 board, which really isn't that bad given the size of the dang thing. Me streaming into the endless expanse of nothingness. Wow. Impressive, I must say. Okay, I'm happy enough with this design. I don't love it. It's not perfect, but it's probably the best it's gonna reasonably get. I could maybe refine it a touch more, but I don't know. I guess I should measure the, what's the dimension from here to up here? 2.5 minus 2.45. My data sheet says that this thing is 2.3 tall, 2.0 tall. So I can shave a little bit of room there and make this footprint a tiny bit smaller, reduce the cut. It's probably worthwhile, to be honest. What layer did I put this on? User comments? User comments. Okay. And from the dead center of this thing, we want to go up. Wow, that is a thick line. 1.1. I guess 1.1. I should have a tolerance, not a non-existent tolerance, to actually have a sliver of a hope of a chance of... Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. Never mind. There is no way to refine this or make it any smaller. That's the footprint. Did I just modify the only... Dang it, that's not even the full footprint. I modified the wrong one. I just modified a single footprint and not the footprint that I have globally. Dang it. Such is life. I wonder what happens if I close this out. Where is OBS gonna go? Okay, just a blank screen. Oh no, it jumps back. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so here's my one footprint. It's wacky, but it works, in theory at least. I have to assign these to my diodes, or to my LEDs, which I don't think have a footprint assigned. Schematic. It's the PCB editor. I don't immediately... That's not right. Maybe now? Yeah, I just gotta do one of those. So the LED matrix is here, and these guys have... Oh, you're not even gonna be able to see this either. Oh, good lord, that's a footprint editor. Ah! Footprint assignment tool. Footprint assignment tool. The LEDs have this footprint, but I must have deleted them all. Alright, whatever. Let's just modify that footprint then. And... yeah, the global footprint with the footprint editor here. No idea if this will work, but... hey! Did I put it in SMD LEDs? Nope. W. DW is 2812P 2020 shine through. There we go. Alright, perfect. So I can delete both of the... what did I just delete? Oh, nothing at all. Very good. That guy on edge.cuts. And I think I'm going that way. Yep, around and to here. And then I'll do the same thing over here. And that's probably about as good as it gets. As much as I dislike it, that's probably the best I've got. I hope that those footprints can be made as well. Best I got, though. 1.5. At least it's 2.3 millimeters wide. Give me a pain. Save the footprint. And go back to the keyboard, which I have to manually do. Wow, that's a pain. I need hotkeys for this. I wonder if there's a... I'll figure it out later, whatever. Alright. File, import netlist. Load and test netlist. 2 warnings. No errors. No netlist found for the switches. Yeah, that's fine. Load and test netlist. Update PCB. Close. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a pile of LEDs. And of course they come in numbered randomly. Do I not have their numbers, their reference designators shown? What the heck? Hello? I hid the reference designators. Oh no, where are the reference designators at? Oh wait, they're on fab layer. Ha ha ha. No. They're on the front silkscreen layer. Well, all of these are going to the back of the board. And I believe that it starts at 200? No, it starts at 300. This is a 300 lit number, isn't it? 255. I'm wrong. 315. I hate it. They're not in order. Why, KeyCAD? Why? Why would you do this to me? They're not in order. Schematic. LEDs. We're starting at 201. Nice. Alright, whatever. T. D201. There's the first diode. This switch here is a nightmare. But we'll deal with it as best we can, I suppose. I don't remember exactly where that goes. I gotta lay these out correctly. Oh god, and I have to go individually through each one of these. First thing's gonna be to modify my user grid by 16 here. That was the wrong one. Oh, it's not even right. Dang it. Okay, so that should be ones. Yes, which it is. And then divided in half gives me that. And then 4 gives me 4s. And I want eighths, I think. There are eighths. Perfect. A little bit weird on the dots and that, but we'll deal with it. Which will let me perfectly place these guys in line with the center of these. And then comes the really weird, painful part of lining this thing up. And I should line this up on not a weird, fucked up encoder switch. I should line that up here. Here's diode 202, and it goes somewhere. And to the top of the diode from the middle of the switch, I should look up the Cherry datasheet. I bet that will help me immensely right here. Got a feeling that that's a useful-ish thing to have on hand. Cherry MX datasheet. Yes. Give me the dimensions of the bottom of this thing. Oh no. Oh no. They're not going to give me the dimensions. Well, not the right dimensions. They're giving me dimensions. But not what I want to see. There's so few dimensions. What? What? What in the world? No, what is this? Why? It was so good. And now it's not. Wait, it's an imperial? Half an inch? No, can't be. No, this is millimeters, right? Oh god, no it's not. Why? What the fuck? Half and half. Does Mauser have cherry switches? Oh, they're gonna take forever to load. Cherry MX switches. Oh no. Press and hold to verify that I'm a human. Good lord. Cherry MX. Good. Datasheet. For the no LED variant. Ooh, but I want the transparent LED variant. And that's the Cherry MX brown transparent LED variant. Which doesn't have a single datasheet with measurements on it. Why? Why? Different datasheet. Nope. This is a Mauser datasheet. It's terrible. Suppose my own measurements will have to suffice. If I can take any of the damn things. One and a half? That's a fully different number. Oh my god. .2.0. That actually tracks. I could see that. So grab a user guide there and go from, oh good lord, yeah, here-ish up as close to 2.0 millimeters as I can get, and then move him to there, I think. I'll edit this one right here in the footprint editor for just a moment to add a debugging line in for myself. Because knowing where your stuff's at is rather important. Loading footprint libraries takes 9 decades, apparently. Just waiting. See, if there were comments, this is where I'd read out comments. But there are 0 comments. So, sort of can't do that. Granted, there are also 0 viewers. So, stream status says excellent though, so that's cool. Hopefully this works out. It'd be interesting to, I don't know, live stream project work. Figured it'd be cool. Hopefully people find it interesting or enjoyable or learn something from it, though I'm not actually sure. But hey, I gotta do the work anyway, right? Alright, there's that guy. Which means that I can now move him... Oh, good lord. There. Which is not 100% perfect, but it's maybe as good as it's gonna get. What is the dimension? I guess there's plenty of wiggle room in this thing anyway. In theory, at least. From here up to there is 9.5 or 1.95. Yeah, I want to move this up one. Okay. Very cool. So that's him, and then finding that point and dealing with all that seems like a pain in the butt. I could just be extraordinarily lazy and run one of these. Oh no, there's like 3 0.0s. Hey, hopefully that's it. That angle was not super helpful. Oh, I realized what I could have done. Delete this line. Redo. Start over. Zoom out a little and then just... Oh, that's really not nice to look at. Terribly sorry. Close your eyes if you have epilepsy or something. Okay, there we go. Now I have an actually accurate line. And then I have to repeat that over and over and over again for all of these switches. I can't wait. Alright, let's just get it done. Dive 203. Dive 204. And then I should make sure that 2 is the input and 4 is the output for the signal lines for the LEDs. Because that would be even more unfortunate if I lay all this out and then quickly realize that I've screwed it all up and have the wrong pads all going. VDD ground, DO and DI. Oh, I totally have this inverted, don't I? Let's take a look at the 3D viewer. I like the 3D viewer, it's very fun. One 3D viewer. Should reset this? Yeah, there we go. And that is fully the wrong way. I feel like it needs one. One more. Okay. Where did I put them? They're on the other side. Diodes. Interesting. It's not cut through, although these ones are cut through. That's gonna need some investigation. Oh god. But I have the dot there, because that's gonna be facing upwards into the board. So I'm looking at the back of it now. So this pad is ground. The dot is DI. And looking in the layout editor, the dot I have is VCC, which means that I'm upside down. Like I'm mirrored along the greenish line. How did I do that? See, this whole project was started months ago, and it's just screwed up. It's just screwed up. I messed up a whole bunch of stuff months ago, and then put it down, and now I'm coming back and realizing I have to fix a whole ton of mistakes. Welcome to working on projects, I guess. The dot. Yeah, back view, the dot is DI. If I were to fully flip it, it's DO. Ground and VDD. I mean, I guess it's not that difficult to just redeclare all the pads and update the footprints. Keycode, footprint editor. That guy. So then this moves up. Oh, good lord. This guy moves up to be in line with him. And then this guy moves down to be in line like there. This guy can just get shortened up to like that-ish, and he can come, oh boy, out to like here. Okay. And I'm looking at this from the front view now, which screws everything up even more. Because the back view is the dot at the top. Oh no. Okay, so then I'm looking at the back. I'm looking at the same view. Oh, perfect. Oh god. Wrong thing that I'm looking at. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking at the same view actually. Which means that the dot is now VCC, which means that this should be pad 2. This is pad 1. 4 is DO, I guess. And then 3 is ground. And I can verify that on the schematic, I think. Yeah, DI is 3, VDD is 4, ground is 2, and DO is 1. But that's their numbering being inverse of mine, because that's looking from the top. So if I flip that over, their ground is this 3, their DO is this 4, their VDD is this 1, and their DI is this 2. Okay. Now I think that means that if I have an LED, that'll work. So I can save him, close out of here. Then I have to update all of these guys with a file. Or is it a right click? Special tools. Edit, edit, change footprints, change footprints matching this value, update. Ha ha. So the dot was on top before, and now the dot is, nope, the dot was on bottom. Oh yeah, on top, and now it's on the bottom. Yes. Perfect. We have a functioning-ish diode thing. Words diode thing. Beautiful. KiCad PCB editor, back to there. All right, and then next up I'll have to figure that out, but for now I'm just happy about the diodes. Got my LEDs fixed. Yeah, because then VCC is going to go in there, and then ground, and then data in is going to come from 4 of the last one. So I should go 4 to 2. What the hell? Four to 2 of the previous one. Is that right? Now I'm looking at what they have. Data in is number 2. Data out is number 4. So yeah, 4 here should be going to 2 of the other one. Unless this whole thing is somehow inverted. Where does this data output goes to the microcontroller, which means that my everything is inverse. Ah. Oh no, yeah, I have number 4 as the data input. Oh, why is it all so screwed up? Wow. I guess I could just modify it on the footprint. I don't like it. It's a weird numbering scheme then, I think. Unless it would look okay. If it looks okay and it is feasible enough in theory, we can go with it. I don't like it. It doesn't follow the datasheet at all. But that's not a horrible change. I'm not going to mess with that and make a change to follow the datasheet. It's an internal library at this point, I guess. Footprint editor. Same guy I was on before. This guy right here. So then 1 would go and swap places with 3. We should still fuck everything up, right? Or rather, 4 would become 2, and 2 would become 4, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4 going around. Yeah, whatever. Okay, sure. I don't care anymore. Pad 2, pad 4. That's pad 7. There is no pad 7. Okay, 4. Done. Save. Back to my PCB editor, and we'll do a file. Change footprints with the WS2812. Is there a B at the end of there? We're gonna hope so. Actually, I guess I can just select them all again and then do the same. Yes. Change. Alright, so LED input. This guy right here goes to the microcontroller, which should be correct. I'm going to just lay down a trace here for my own visibility there, which is data out. And I'm looking on the back view, data in. Yes. And then data, oh god, out to data. Whatever. I don't care. Get close to VCC. Sure. Fix it up later. To the data in there. And all of that has to get changed because I can't route it along the back. But yes. So this is ground up here. VCC down here. And I said the VCC was there. Yes. Data input. And that comes from the micro, which is all the way over there. I guess I can route it down the side of the board here and then over maybe. And then, yeah, output from this LED and then input of the next LED. Very good. Okay. Don't know why the edge cut isn't happening as part of this guy, though. Deal with that later. It worked before. Guess I could run DRC. $1,856 errors. And another 500 warnings. Nah, I think it's good. I think that we can send this off to Fab. I think that's exactly correct. There's not an issue there at all. None of it deals with the edge cut. None at all. What? What? Alright, that's a later problem. That is a later problem. And don't mind the... Oh, I guess the 1,000 errors sort of makes sense, because nothing is connected where it should be. Footprint has malformed courtyard, self-intersecting. That's just a really bad design from whoever made that. It should be on like a drawing layer or something, but it's probably not designed for KiCad 6 either. Oh well. I'm not going to fix that. Let me delete all the DRC markers, because I don't want to deal with that. And probably hide the rat's nest. Wow, that makes it significantly easier to look at. Gee, I wonder why. Back to the tedium. Diode 206. Diode 207. 208. 209. 210. 211. 212. 213. That's gonna take forever. 214. Nice, right through that USB area. But it'll be on the top of the board anyway, that's fine. 215. That's 215. There we go. $219. That's $217. $219 isn't quite right. $218 is correct. $220, and then there's a 21st column. $221. Never mind. Ooh, interesting though, because this guy's now connecting up, which means that I have to start him over here. Can I copy the line? The line referenced to the middle of the... Oh, good lord. Oh, no. Is that only full board stuff? Alright, I guess that's only like full boards. I can reference it to the dots, but I hate it. Okay, so we got dot, dot, dot. Good lord. You got dot, dot, dot. Boom, it's here. Wow, that's scuffed. That's truly scuffed. I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could happen, you know? And then the next line is going to get even dumber. Oh, good lord. $230. $231. I feel like this is a terrible live stream, to be honest. There's literally nothing other than me doing tedious shit. 232. Oh, god dang it. But it's got to get done somehow, so... It's not going to design itself, although at some point I'm wondering if it'd be faster to just write a Python script to lay out the board for me. Oh no, the switches are off by one number. Oh, that's terrible too. I hate it. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, this keyboard is just scuffed. I guess it's designed to be scuffed in a way, but ooh. Ooh. Doesn't sit right with me. Hello? Is there not a 238? No, there is. 239. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Oh, wait, we got the purple. We're good. We're good. We get the purple line. We're good. Non-issue. So then I can line this one up here. And then boop, 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 boop. Purple lines. That's where all that goes, which is also terribly scuffed. But there is clearance barely to make that work. So, hey, haha, nice. And of course you can see where I've pulled all of the random LEDs from because they don't show up in order. Alright, it's been an hour. I don't need to do anything else other than lay out these diodes, which is boring. So that's where we're ending this, because what else would I do? Why would I don't want to subject you to this pain as well. We've shown you how to do some of this stuff. Not really, but in a way. Yeah, leave a comment or something.